All right. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this edition of NFL Football Thursday. I didn't get a chance to do the full intro because I've been blowing my nose the past 2.5 hours. But I am here, I am showing up, and I'm going to show out. And I hope you all enjoy the broadcast. It's the Baltimore Ravens at 6-3 hosting the Cincinnati Bengals at 4-5. Baltimore goes purple tops and bottoms. They debut the brand new helmet tonight. Lamar Jackson, 68% completion percentage, which is a career high. His QB rating is 120.7. That's also career high. He has thrown 20 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions on the year. So, folks, hope that you sit back, relax, and strap it down and enjoy this battle in the AFC North. And the Bengals come in with a record of 4-5 on the year. Right up till game time, Baltimore favored by 6. They trail in the standings by a half a game against the Steelers. So there is a chance that they can catch the Steelers, and the Ravens still have to see the Steelers twice. I have been not feeling good leading right up until game time. That's why I eschewed the pregame show, but I'm going to go as long as I can until my body simply can't take anymore. Tomorrow is going to be a crazy day, and Saturday is going to be even crazier. Justin Tucker, on your mark, get set, and go. Purple tops and bottoms for the Baltimore Ravens. And the Bengals go white tops, black bottoms, black numbers trimmed in orange as Joe Burrow trots on to the field for the Bengals. 78% completion percentage, 2,244 yards. He's thrown 20 touchdowns. He's thrown 4 interceptions. And you have to wonder why the Bengals are 4-5 coming into tonight. It is 1st and 10 for the Bengals from their own 30-yard line, and everybody at M&T Bank Stadium making noise as the Bengals will travel left to right. Burrow in the shotgun with a back standing to his left. Snap to Burrow, back on a couple steps over the middle. That pass is caught by Brown. He gets 8 to the 28-yard line. Actually, it's a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down and 3 from that point. We're just getting started. I beg your pardon. I got tea over here to my right. I got water over to my left. Should be good to deliver this broadcast for you. Brown stays in the backfield, and this time Burrow will duck under center with 2 receivers to the left and twin receivers to the right on 2nd and 3. Fake to Brown, back to throw is Burrow and 7 steps. Rifles one over the middle. That pass is caught by Jamar Chase, and Chase has a 1st down out to the 43-yard line. That's a 6-yard gain and a 1st down for Cincinnati. Their initial 1st down of the night. You have to wonder when both of these teams will go to their turbo offense. Burrow, the first player in team history with 5 touchdown passes in 2 games in one season. He did it week 5 versus Baltimore, and he also did it against Las Vegas from the 43-yard line. 1st and 10. Burrow and the Bengals moving right. Snap to Burrow and then hand it to Brown. And Brown runs into his own man, and he's going to be stopped right there after possibly a gain of 1. Jones made the stop for the Baltimore Ravens. These are some cool helmets that the Ravens have. These are purple helmets with the old Ravens logo, the first one that they came into Baltimore with in 1995. Zach Orr is the Ravens defensive coordinator in his first season. From the 44-yard line outside of the 44, Brown lines up in a slot to the right. 3 receivers to the left. Burrow back to throw. Rifles one over the middle. It is incomplete. Humphrey on the coverage for Baltimore, and now it is 3rd and 9. 12:58 remaining in the opening quarter, just getting started as Burton was the intended receiver. 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. I want to say hi to my dear friend Deb Whitkus and Mo listening in, her boyfriend watching and tuning in as well. 3rd and 9. Burrow back in the shotgun, tight end in motion, snap to Burrow, blitz coming. Burrow ducks under, steps up, rifles one. That's caught by Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line. 26-yard completion, and Joe Burrow in his elusiveness doing the deed for the Bengals, and they have a first down. Good job by Burrow escaping pressure and was able to rifle one over the middle as Jamar Chase came open. Burrow nearly stepped over the line of scrimmage, but he didn't. From the 30-yard line, they'll operate with eye backs, receiver left, receiver right. Turning hand to Brown. Brown trying to sprint out to the left, and he'll get a yard at best. And he'll get a gain of 2. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Chase Brown is the running back out of Illinois. Former Fighting Illini, keeping with the color orange. 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8. 11:40 remaining in the first quarter. From the 28-yard line, Chase Brown again, straight up the middle, runs into a couple of blockers, but still gets down to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 4. It'll be 3rd down and 4. And now Cincinnati quickly up to the line. They're going to go turbo, 3 receivers to the right and a slot to the left. Now they change their mind. They got 20 on the play clock, so there's plenty of time. Chase Brown in the backfield along with Joe Burrow. This time they'll operate out of the shotgun as Brown stays up on the line. The Ravens show blitz. And here they come. Back to throw is Burrow. Rifles one over the middle. That pass is caught. That's Chase Brown down to the 5-yard line. That's Osivas, I beg your pardon, on the catch. And it's 1st and goal, Cincinnati. Osivas broke in, and Burrow was able to find him. Osivas made a great catch. And the ball is down to the 5-yard line. That is a 19-yard gain. It is 1st and goal. 9th play of the drive coming up. 4:33 gone off of the clock. 10:25 remaining in the first quarter. Cincinnati trying to strike first. Burrow back in the gun, takes the belt high, snap fade to the corner. It's caught, but wrestled out of bounds immediately. Was the tight end who caught it on the left side. Humphrey made the stop, 2nd down and goal. Mike Gesicki made the catch, and he will jog off. 2nd and goal, 9:50 left, opening quarter. This is the first drive of the game. Zach Taylor may be throwing a challenge, and we do have a challenge. Well, Gesicki held on to it. The knee's down right there before the ball came out. So this is a silly challenge, I think, because his knee is down right there at the 2.5-yard line. So that is Baltimore's first challenge. That's Baltimore is making the challenge of a fumble call. So we'll take a break, and we will come back with 10:20 remaining in the first quarter. Cincinnati faces 2nd and goal from the 2. We'll get our review result when we come back.
Whether it's the men's college game,
the way that this season has been going,
Yeah, anything is possible.
The women's college game.
And how passionate Ancient Reef was at that press conference. They got their mojo now.
The WNBA.
AJ Williams started 1-2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
Or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out. On the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy, and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Call on the field stands. It's second and goal. The pass was complete, so John Harbaugh loses a timeout on the challenge. It's second and goal. The fake to Brown. Back to throw is Burrow, stepping up and lobs one back in the end zone. Incomplete, intended for Jamar Chase. And it is now third and goal with Humphrey providing coverage for the Baltimore Ravens. Third and goal coming up for the Bengals as they look for the first score of the game. They've had the ball since kickoff. And with 9:40 left in the first quarter, we'll have to see what the Bengals are up to now on third and goal from the 2-yard line. They move left to right as we see it, and as you folks are hearing it. 3 receivers out to the right, slot left. Burrow back in shotgun, and a flag comes down in the end zone. And do we have timeout called by Baltimore instead? Yep. We got timeout called by Baltimore, and they'll have one remaining. So this timeout comes with 9:40 left in the first quarter. So that challenge by John Harbaugh, which I feel is stupid, cost them a timeout, number one. And number two, you can't get your defense together, so you have to spend another timeout. You're inside of the Snowman Multimedia Broadcast Center, brought to you by SeatGeek. I want to say hi to Deb Whitkus, who is tuning us in. Her boyfriend Mo tuning in as well on third and goal. Snap to Burrow. He rolls out to the right amidst pressure and fires. It's going to be incomplete out of the end zone. It's fourth and goal. So after that, Baltimore got their act together, forced an incompletion, and came with a late blitz. Owe, the intended receiver, and now, or Owe was on coverage. And now it is fourth and goal, and Cincinnati is going to keep their offense out on the field. They're going to keep their offense out. They're going to keep their offense out on the field, and now 70,000 plus are on their feet. Can the Ravens get an early momentum stop? It is fourth and goal from the 2-yard line with 5 on the play clock. Brown lines up slot left. Back to throw is Burrow. They send late pressure. Burrow spins out of the way and fires incomplete. Looking for Chase Brown in the end zone, but there is a penalty flag down in the end zone. Everybody waiting with bated breath to see what the penalty flag is. And it's defensive holding against Baltimore. And that is an automatic first down. Victor Locke joining us from Chicago. What's up, Vic? Thanks for joining along with us. And that's a good call because Jamar Chase was grabbed and yanked by Stevens. Now they work out of the I formation with the ball on the left hash from the 2. Handoff Chase Brown, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. So as soon as Victor says, why don't you run the ball at the 2, they get a penalty. Chase Brown does the rest, and Cincinnati is on the board first. That comes with 9:23 left in the first quarter. They go 70 yards in 12 plays, and they chew up 5:37 off the clock. And I will say the stupidest thing that the Ravens did was challenge that catch by tight end Mike Gesicki, which was a catch, and he thought Gesicki fumbled before he went out of bounds. Now for the extra point with 9:23 remaining in the first quarter. It's back, it's down, it's up, and it is good. And that's that. Evan McPherson tacks on the extra point. Chase Brown with the Bengals given new life crashes over from 1.5 yards out. The Bengals go 70 yards in 12 plays. They use up 5:37. And with 9:23 remaining in the first quarter, it's the Bengals 7 and the Ravens nothing. And the Ravens get it for the first time when y'all get back.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to, I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, Pacific time zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free, and we'll even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Away we go with the restart, and the kick will come down 5 yards deep in the end zone. Baltimore takes a knee, and they'll start 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line and try to match Cincinnati's first score. Lamar Jackson is your quarterback. Last week versus the Broncos, he was 16 out of 19, 280 yards. He threw 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, and he also threw a perfect game. A perfect passer rating game at 158.3, and that's his 4th one. So from the 30-yard line, Baltimore goes to work for the first time this evening, moving right to left, and Jackson has it in the shotgun with Derrick Henry standing to his right, receiver in motion. Here's the fake to Henry, and Jackson lobs one deep down the sideline. It is incomplete. Taylor Britt on the coverage. Bateman was the intended receiver for the Ravens. It's 2nd and 10. Join us in the chat. Be interactive with us all night long. We'll take you to and through the game, just like AB Media is. He says, "What up, Snowman Multimedia? What's up, AB? Thanks for coming along." AB, do me a favor. If you can get Charles and the bunch in here, it would be appreciated. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Here's King Henry running off right tackle, and Henry still going, gets across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Gain of 6. It'll be 3rd down and 4 for the Baltimore Ravens. I'm going to echo something that Victor said on the morning show right after the Ravens lost to Cleveland. You cannot be afraid as Henry walks to the sideline of running the ball. Justice Hill is now in. Hill lined up, offset, single back with Jackson in the backfield. On 3rd and 4, Jackson out of the gun, hands it to Hill. And Hill trying to cut to the outside, and it gets cut down instead. And that right there is Hill makes the stop. No gain, a 1-yard gain for Justice Hill, and it's 4th down and 3. And I wonder why they're not feeding Derrick Henry the ball. He just got you 6 yards. He just got you 6 yards, and you don't give him the ball back? So Stout will punt for the Ravens as they go 3 and out on their first possession. Not a way you want to try to keep up with Cincinnati. And here's Stout's punt coming down and out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And that's where Joe Burrow and the Bengals will begin this drive. Burrow led a masterful drive a moment ago, trying to do it again. And remember, it was against the Ravens last year where he injured his wrist and could not play anymore. That's a 54-yard punt by Stout, no return. And they'll start from the 10, moving left to right. Burrow out of the shotgun, fakes it to Chase Brown, back to throw, hit as he throws. It's incomplete. Late blitz came in for Baltimore, and Burrow was able to get rid of it before Olway hit him. It'll be 2nd and 10. I'm going to be drinking a lot of tea tonight and tomorrow during the morning show. And that ball came out of Burrow's hand very wobbly. And always showing everybody that he was that much away from getting to him. 2nd and 10, 7:50 remaining in the first quarter, 7-0 Cincinnati. Burrow out of the gun with Brown standing to his left. Snap to Burrow, rolls out to his right, looking to throw, directing traffic. And now up the sideline, and it's incomplete, nearly picked off by Washington. Now it is 3rd and 10, and the Baltimore Ravens are looking for a stop that the Bengals got just a moment ago. So the pressure came right at the last minute, and that was one thing they didn't do to Burrow on the first drive. They didn't send a lot of pressure. Washington was able to get in front of Gesicki and cause the incompletion. It is 3rd and 10, 7:44 remaining, opening quarter, 7-0 Cincinnati with the lead, and timeout called by Cincinnati. So we have time on the field with 7:44 remaining in the first quarter. The Bengals lead the Ravens by a count of 7-0, and we'll be right back. No, I take that back. We're going to stay here. This is only a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. It is 3rd down and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Crowd making noise at M&T Bank Stadium. And let's see if the Bengals can pick up this first down. 7:44 left in the opening quarter. Going to keep an eye on the throwing wrist of Joe Burrow. Two receivers to the left and a slot to the right. And the snap to Burrow. Here they come again. And Burrow rifles one. Incomplete, looking for Jamar Chase, who is expecting a flag and is going to get one. Washington in coverage for the Baltimore Ravens. Or that's Wiggins, I beg your pardon. That was in coverage for the Ravens. And a flag is down. So at the very worst, yep, they give him pass interference. And that'll be a first down for the Cincinnati Bengals. So they convert via penalty. That's a 13-yard penalty from the 10-yard line. Spot foul. So the ball moves up to the 23-yard line. First and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals as they get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Gesicki in motion from right to left. Snap to Burrow, toss to Brown, running left. And Brown gets across the 25, still going, gets out to the 30-yard line. Gain of 7 for Chase Brown. It'll be second down and 3 as Simpson made the stop for the Ravens. Chase Brown, the rookie out of Illinois, carried the ball 27 times for 120 yards last week against the Raiders, as the Bengals bludgeoned the Raiders last week. Second down and 3, 7:05 left opening quarter. Two receivers right, lone slot left, fake to Brown, back is Burrow, up the middle, it's caught, first down. Chase Brown out across the 35 to the 37-yard line. Gain of 7, first down, Cincinnati. And so far, Cincinnati is eating everything up. As we have crossed 7 minutes remaining in the opening quarter, it's all Cincinnati. Khalil Herbert was acquired on Tuesday in a trade with the Bears. So Herbert bolsters their backfield, but Chase Brown is the man so far. 6:25 left in the opening quarter. From the 37-yard line, first down and 10. Handoff Chase Brown running left, and Brown gets up the middle. Out across the 40 to the 44, but there is a flag. This may come back for holding. And that's exactly what it is. It's a 10-yard penalty, and they'll repeat first down as Karras, the guilty party for Cincinnati. And if there's anything that can kill momentum, it's an offensive penalty. We've seen it too many times. In fact, with these same Ravens, we saw it too many times against Kansas City. So first and 10, that's the center, Karras, from the 27-yard line. Burrow back in shotgun formation. Takes the belt high shotgun snap, back to throw, protected well, throws out to the left. It's caught by Gesicki, and Gesicki nearly got the penalty yards back. He'll pick up 9. It'll be second down and 11 from that point. If you like what you hear, make sure you drop a like and a subscribe. And if you feel so and want to help the Snow Strong Foundation, a Cash App or a Super Chat will be wonderful also. Deb Whitkus in the chat with us, one of my favorite guest pickers. I had a chance to be her producer last night for the Blonde Blitz, and that was an absolute blast. Second down and 11, 5:20 remaining in the first quarter. Welcome, Deb, to a virtual play-by-play cast. Snap to Burrow, back on 3, throws, caught, and out to the 45 to the 46-yard line. Hudson with the reception for Cincinnati. He gets 9. It leaves third down and 2 and 4:55 remaining in the first quarter in a period that has been dominated by Cincinnati. Baltimore has run a grand total of 3 plays, and Cincinnati has eaten this clock. They went 12 plays on their first drive. This is their second drive of the game. Third down and 2. They'd love to convert this. Brown stands to the right of Burrow. Two receivers out to the right, two to the left. Snap to Burrow. They'll throw. Late blitz picked up. Fires right side. Caught Jamar Chase. And another first down for the Cincinnati Bengals as Jamar Chase makes the catch on the left wing. And another first down for Cincinnati. And they'll keep that clock moving. Seven-yard gain to Jamar Chase and a first down. Good job by Chase Brown picking up the late blitz. And on games like this with Baltimore, and I've seen it time and time again, they start off very slow in primetime games. Eighth play of the drive coming up from the Baltimore 48. This is Chase Brown across the 45 and down to the 41. That's a gain of 7. It leaves second down and 3, and they're using Chase Brown to the fullest, who has 6 carries for 22 yards, plus that touchdown. Cincinnati has run 20 plays. They have 115 yards of total offense, and they have kept the ball at 9:48 and ticking here in the first quarter. 3:20 left in the first quarter. Jamar Chase lines up wide to the right. Tight end with him. Burrow in shotgun with the ball on the left hash. Snap to Burrow. Fake to Brown. Looking. Fires right and incomplete. Osivas was the intended receiver. And it's now 3rd and 3. Well, you figure for Cincinnati, nothing to lose, and they had a down to waste. So it's 3rd down and 3. But you have to wonder if this is 4-down territory for Cincinnati as they have their 10th play of this drive coming up. They've used 4:47 off of the clock on this drive. And again, you have to wonder if this is 4-down territory. 3rd and 3, 6 on the play clock. Burrow takes the belt high shotgun snap, steps up in the pocket, rolls out right and fires. Incomplete, looking for Gesicki. He's looking for a flag, not going to get it. It's 4th and 3. It looked a little bit like Gesicki was held, and they're going to keep their offense out on the field. And Burrow Burrow continued to scramble to his right. He had enough to get the first down. Zach Taylor is going to roll the dice for the second time on 4th down. He's 1 for 1. He got the first down via a penalty. 20 on the play clock. 3:01 left in the first. It is 4th and 3. Bengals ball moving left. Burrow in shotgun formation with Chase Brown standing to his right. Ball on the left hash. Snap to Burrow. They'll throw for it. Burrow winds up and throws deep, and it is incomplete, and this time Baltimore holds. And now the Ravens get the ball in good field position. So that gamble did not pay off. So Cincinnati, who has owned the ball, only owns a 7-0 lead. Back after this.
Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brown, 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony, or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Welcome back. Ryan Snow here with you as they're showing highlights from the first game between these two, which was wild. 79 points, just short of 1,000 yards in that game. So far, the Bengals have the lead here, 7-0. Lamar Jackson and company will operate out of the shotgun. Henry standing to the left of Jackson, and we get a flag first and foremost to start the drive. And a false start on Falele. So 1st and 10 now becomes 1st and 15. Not how you want to start. Not how you want to start if you're the Ravens down 7. Now from the pistol to the shotgun, it's 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line. Jackson in shotgun formation takes the belt high snap and hands it to Henry. Henry running off right tackle gets out to the 40. Taylor Britt was the last one back there for Cincinnati. It's a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. If you haven't had a chance to see Deb Whitkus, check out the Blonde Blitz. It's a blast. And everybody that supports the Blonde Blitz, please go, if you haven't done so already, go to her channel, subscribe, like, and share. And again, I tell Mo, thank you for the support. On 2nd and 11, back to throw is Jackson and lobs one. It's caught by Mark Andrews on the left side, going from right to left. Andrews gets down to the Cincinnati 43. That's a gain of 17 and a 1st down for the Baltimore Ravens. Their initial 1st down of the game. Andrews, one of the best tight ends in the league, and you cannot let him run routes unharassed. In fact, 3 tight ends in the game right now that are the best in the business: Andrews, Kittle, Kelsey. You know the other 2. We'll see them this weekend. Sidearm pass out to the right is incomplete, intended for Zay Flowers, his first target of the game. It'll be 2nd down and 10. And it looked like Flowers didn't get set. He didn't get all the way set with that. You got questions? Drop them in the chat and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. Questions about football or anything, drop them in the chat. Let's make this chat and this game as interactive as possible. And if you can couple it with a super chat or a Cash App donation, that will be great. 2nd and 10. Snap to Jackson, looking to throw. Jackson rolls out to his right, looking. And now he will tuck the ball and take off. He gets inside the 40, and he'll pick up the 1st down. Gain of 12 for Lamar Jackson and a 1st down for the Baltimore Ravens. It's actually a gain of 9 down to the Cincinnati 34. And it's 1st down, Baltimore. And the Ravens now have a sustained drive going. May try and tie this game before the end of the 1st quarter. Here's Henry on 3rd and 1, and Henry may be short, but there is a flag down at the same time. As we're inside of the Bet US final minute. And that, too many men on the field is the penalty, and that will give Baltimore 1st down to the 29-yard line. Snowman Multimedia soon will partner with Underdog Fantasy. We've already got Bet US, and we've already got Wanna Parlay. We'll get all of that straightened away for you by Monday, which means I'm going to be creating a lot of graphics. But that's okay, though. On first down, the fake to Henry. Jackson rolls, throws. It's caught by Flowers. Flowers inside the 25, inside the 20, dancing at the 19, and wrestled down at towards the 18-yard line. That's a gain of 12 and a first down for the Baltimore Ravens. As we're inside, as I said, of the Bet US final minute. Gain of 11 officially on that play. Beautiful play fake by Jackson. Flowers made a couple of quick moves, got Taylor Britt to miss, and he is able to pick up the first down. Down to the final 10 seconds. This may take us to the end of the first quarter. The Ravens are headed toward their sidelines, so are the Bengals, and that will be that. So we're done with one, and your score at the end of one is the Cincinnati Bengals 7 and the Baltimore Ravens nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter right after this on Snowman Multimedia and Snowman Multimedia Sports Radio.
Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze god.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass.
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do two circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
As she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Here's an important message from the Diabetes Solution Center. Do you like pricking your fingers to test your blood sugar levels? No one does, but it's important to maintain your health. And now, by wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you don't need to prick your fingers anymore. It's easy to use and helps you make more accurate diabetes treatment decisions. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now. And if you have Medicare or most major insurance coverage, you may be able to get a new CGM at little to no out-of-pocket cost. Shipping is free and will even bill your insurance company for you. If you are testing your blood sugar 3 or more times daily, injecting insulin, or using an insulin pump, call the Diabetes Solution Center right now to learn how to end the painful finger sticks and get your own continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, at little to no out-of-pocket cost.
Headed to the second quarter on this Thursday night special. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Next week, we got a doozy for you as we will head to the city of brotherly love as the Washington Commanders, a.k.a. the Washington Redskins, will take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Baltimore switches directions. They move left to right out of an offset I formation, 1st and 10. From the 18-yard line, the toss to Henry running left, and Henry inside the 15 to 13 may have picked up the first down. They'll give him 7. It's 2nd down and 3. That's 3 carries for 17 yards for Derrick Henry as the Ravens look for the tying score. As mentioned, you got any questions? You want to ask me about anything? Drop your questions in the chat, and I will answer them along the way. 2nd down and 3. This is where you have to start using Henry. Toss to him running right. Henry bottled up this time and goes backwards. He'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd down and 4. And I don't like Henry running toss plays. Not when it takes so long. And look at Henry. 172 carries for 1,069 yards, 11 touchdowns. The rushes, the yards, and the touchdowns all lead the NFL. But there are a couple of games that Baltimore gave away. One of them was against Cleveland. It is 3rd down and 4 from the 12-yard line. Justice Hill in the ball game. Snap to Jackson. Sidearm pass caught by Justice Hill inside the 10, straight ahead to the 6. And it's 1st and goal for the Baltimore Ravens. 6-yard gain, 1st and goal. And the Ravens have looked good on this second drive. And a great throw by Jackson, dropping completely sidearm, able to get it between defenders to Justice Hill. I wanted to be a quarterback once upon a time, but I didn't know the different arm angles to use. Trips right, none to the left. And on 1st and goal, it's Jackson. Throws, touchdown! Nelson Aguilar with the touchdown catch, and the Ravens are a point away from tying it. They go 59 yards in 9 plays. They chew up 4:52 on the clock, and the Ravens are set to tie the game. That was a great fake, again, by Jackson, faking the jet sweep, and Aguilar came wide open in the right side of the end zone. And what Jackson also did to sell it is that he faked like he was going to carry the ball to the right. Justin Tucker for the extra point. Snap is high, it's down, and it's good. And we have a brand new ball game. 13:04 remaining in the second quarter. It's the Baltimore Ravens 7 and the Cincinnati Bengals 7. Let's pause for this timeout.
Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, yeah, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brown, 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmaker's blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Join the transporter to Hades.
Your butt and gut becomes one.
Join the reformer of hooker whores.
This is my daughter, Placenta Booty Johnson.
Join the bronze car.
Whenever you are in distress, take off your baseball cap and throw it in the air.
Join your very own superhero of broadcasting, Chris Bass,
So whatever color crayon they get, they palm it and do 2 circles, and that translates to I can beat up black people.
as she takes you through the week's paces in Baseline. Live every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, No, Pacific Time Zone people, just stay asleep when this is on live and just catch the recording. Oh, I'm sorry. Exclusively on the Chris Bass YouTube channel.
Seven tie at M&T Bank Stadium as the Baltimore Ravens go 59 yards in 9 plays. And they stick it in the end zone, and it's now a 7-7 game. So that was a great drive by Baltimore after holding the Bengals on 4th and 3. Here's the kick, and it's going to be taken deep in the end zone for a touchback. And the Bengals will start at their own 30-yard line with the ball for the 3rd time. And obviously that drive by Baltimore, their longest of the game. How many blows will be traded back between these two teams. So 13:04 remains in the second quarter in a 7-7 tie. Joe Burrow and company it's a little bit of a haze from the fireworks. They'll operate out of a single back formation. Chase Brown is that back. He gets the call. Drop the ball. I stand corrected. That was Khalil Herbert who was the ball carrier that time. He dropped the ball, was able to get it back, but he'll lose a yard on the play. It'll be 2nd and 11. Went right clean through his hands, but was able to hop on it in a hurry. Second down and 11. 12.5 for the half. 7-7 tie. Burrow out of the shotgun. Chase Brown standing to his left. Snap to Burrow, looking to throw. Stepping up into the pocket. He's in trouble. Escapes to his right. Lobs it. Incomplete. Looking for Jamar Chase. Good job by Burrow avoiding the sack, because that would have been at least a 6-yard loss. And now it is 3rd and 11 for the Bengals. They are 3 for 4 on 3rd down so far tonight. Third down and 11. Coming up for the Bengals. 12:18 remains in the first half of play. Snap to Burrow, back to throw, fires out to the right. It's caught. Tight end has it across the 35. He'll be short of the first down by 2 yards. And it's 4th down, and the Bengals will punt it away. Bengals are now 3 for 6 on 3rd downs tonight. It's 4th and 2. They're not going to gamble on this 4th down. And Renfro will punt for the first time. He gets it away. Long, high, skying, angling punt. Fair catch made, called for, and made by Tylan Wallace at the 16-yard line. And that is where the Ravens will begin this particular drive. We have 11:35 remaining in the second quarter, and we have a tie game, 7-all. Let's pause for this timeout.
Whether it's the men's college game,
The way that this season has been going, anything is possible.
the women's college game,
And how passionate Angel Reese was at that press conference, they got their mojo now.
the WNBA,
AJ Wilson, Brown Stewart 1 and 2, followed by Brittany Griner, Aaliyah Boston, Jackie Young.
or the NBA.
The Lakers had a 0.8 chance of winning. And then what happened in the fourth quarter? LeBron James by himself outdid the Clippers.
You will get any and all of the information right at your fingertips or your earlobes. Join the Playmaker as he breaks down all things basketball in Shooting Lights Out on the Playmakers blog, network, YouTube channel, and where you can find podcasts. Whether it's news, the largest egg producer finds bird flu in chickens at a Texas plant, weather, devastating tornadoes rip through the heart of the United States, inspiration, a breast cancer survivor completed the journey of chemotherapy and now begins a future one of matrimony or sports. Michael Jordan is shown on a photo with Diddy. LeBron James has a video extolling the virtues of a Diddy party. This has been yet another Beating a Dead Horse presentation. We got you covered. BS3 Network, in association with Comey Media Incorporated, proudly present The Morning Shift with Cole Johnson. Live every weekday at 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central.
Lamar Jackson 9-1 against the Cincinnati Bengals. Jackson and company have the ball back, 1st and 10. And they start at their own 16-yard line, and we get a flag to start the drive. Cincinnati will lose, Baltimore will lose 5 on the false start. In case you guys cannot hear, I am very nasally right now. I've got a bunch here over to my right, but I don't know how long I'll be able to make it, but I'll do what I can. 1st and 10 from 1st and 15 from the left. Jackson slings it out to the right, and it's caught, dropped immediately by Zay Flowers. For the Cincinnati defense, they lose 3. Actually, he'll lose 5. It'll be 2nd down and 20. Trying to get that quick passing game going. 2nd down and 20. He missed his block for Baltimore. Ravens have only 35 yards passing. 2nd down and 20. 10:45 in the first half. It's King Henry running off the tackle, and Henry gets outside the 10 before he is shoved backwards by Taylor Britain Company. And now it'll be 3rd down and long. 3rd down and 15. 5-yard gain as Osai and Battle made a stop. Cincinnati Bengals. Bring this game to you guys. I wanted and needed to, then I has decided to rebel. I'll see how long I can go. 3rd down and 15. Minutes for the half. Snap to Jackson. Sidearm pass by Flowers. Flowers outside of the 15, outside to the 19. And then as far as he goes, and Cincinnati forces a 3 out. So it'll be 4th and 6. And the Ravens will punt. They will punt for the 2nd time. And again, as I mentioned earlier, this is a slow start. Rate. You get prime times, this is what happens. Here's the high angle. And fair catch not called for. And May takes it in, and he loses 7. Kane made the stop for the Baltimore Ravens. No kicker, no handoffs. And I'll go a point that you said, and you continue to say, Victor, what I don't like about this Ravens offense is that you were smart to acquire Derrick Henry from the Titans, and yet you used him inconsistently. Yes, he may have 1,000 yards, right? But why are you not using him consistently? Folks, stay tuned tomorrow, 9 a.m. start time for Snowman in the morning, because our guests, Rob Peterson, and I may as well let it out the bag. A-Pill will join us to be our guest pickers tomorrow. And Mike DeBay will be lurking somewhere during the 2nd hour. Out of the pistol, 1 first down, the handoff to Brown. And Chase Brown runs off right tackle. He'll get about 3, maybe 4. It'll be 2nd down from that point. We're down to 9 minutes left in the first half of a 7-7 tie. And the other thing with Baltimore, and I'll say it again, and I know Deb and Victor and everybody will agree with me, they want to run the offense through Jackson, but now you have Derrick Henry, run the offense through him. 2nd and 7 on a gain of 3. Out of the shotgun formation, snap Burrow back to throw. That ball tipped incomplete. Hamilton got a hand on it, and it'll be 3rd and 7 with 8:31 remaining in the first half. Hamilton came on the delayed blitz and was able to get a deflection. Third and 7. 8 in the first half. Bengals and Ravens tied 7-all. 3 receivers up to the left and to the right. Samuel